Hey YouTube, I'm back again with another pickups video. Just want to update you with a few items that I've picked up this last week. So firstly, from the charity shops, I had a Friday afternoon. I decided, since I did so well last week, I'd have another walk around. Wasn't that much this week. I didn't expect to find much, but what I got, firstly, the Equalizer, my complete first series. This was $2.99 from the British Heart Foundation. I was very surprised with this because the British Heart Foundation are more on the pricey side when it comes to DVDs. Generally, films are either $1.99 or $2.99. Box sets are $4.99 and upwards. So yeah, I was quite shocked. Again, I got shocked last week when I got that House of a Thousand Corpses for 99p. Because they very rarely have any films for 99p. But yeah, $2.99. I was very happy with this. I haven't seen any of these, I don't think, since they were originally on telly in the 80s. And I certainly haven't seen a complete series. I've just seen odd episodes. From what I can remember, it used to air quite late at night. So yeah, I just saw odd ones back then. So yeah, definitely looking forward to checking those out. And then the only other thing I got from the charity shops was the Nutty Professor. This is the original Jerry Lewis version from, I don't even know when they were made, sometime in the 60s I think. This came from the Red Cross, and it was £1. I'm pretty sure I have seen this, but again, it's a long time ago. So yeah. Next, Play Dirty. This is 101 Films movie. I actually ordered this off Amazon on New Year's Eve. It was listed as in stock. It was only $4.99. When I went through the checkout, normally, you know, Amazon Prime, it's next day delivery, but it said 3 to 5 days. Now generally when they say that, it means they don't actually have it in stock, but they showed it has been in stock anyway. After about 4 or 5 days, maybe a bit more, I got an email from them saying that it wasn't in stock and they would let me know when it came back in stock. And last week it did, and it arrived Wednesday or Thursday. So yeah, I do like 101 Films. They've released some interesting titles. Don't have that many at the moment, but I'm always happy to pick one of theirs up when they're cheap. Next, this came on Monday. Emmanuelle and the Last Cannibals. This is an 88 Films Italian collection, and this is spine number 13 from 1977. Never seen this film, so yeah, check it out. And this is something quite special. This arrived today. Beyond the Valley of the Dolls. This is the limited edition Arrow release. I pre-ordered this back in September, I think, and I'd completely forgotten about it. So I was quite shocked. Well, I wasn't shocked, but I was surprised when I got an email through on Saturday to say that it had been dispatched. Because like I said, I'd completely forgotten that this was coming, and I was a bit gutted. I think when I pre-ordered it, it was 20 £9.99, something like that. It did get a price drop to £21 something, and I remember thinking if it doesn't drop again before the release, I'm going to cancel it and wait to see what it is in HMV. Anyway, I got my confirmation yesterday morning, Saturday, that it had been dispatched, and it was at £21. I think it was £21.69, something like that. And it stated on my orders that it was going to arrive Monday. But being Amazon Prime, 9 times out of 10 it's next day delivery, and it arrived this morning. So I was very pleased. I watched this afternoon and thoroughly enjoyed it. It isn't one that I'd seen actually. I have seen a number of the Russ May movies. I discovered them probably in the early 90s when I first got Sky. A lot of his films were showing on, I assume it was Sky Movies, but I don't know if that's correct. It was definitely one of the Sky channels. But this wasn't one of the ones that I'd seen. And yeah, it was really, really good. Comes in this lovely slip cover. Really sturdy cardboard. This is the alternate artwork. The original artwork is the same as the slipcover, so I decided to flip it. And inside we've got the usual booklet. The Blu-ray disc is actually still in my player, which is why that's empty. And then there's a DVD of the second film, the 7 minutes, which again I don't believe I've seen that one. Though I certainly don't recognise the title anyway. So yeah, that's the other artwork. Yeah, so I'm really chuffed with this. Of course, I was a little bit gutted. I was in town today. I went into HMV just to see. I won't go back in now. I wanted to see. Get some prices on some upcoming releases, and I just thought, well, I'll ask what this was going to be, and they said £17.99. So that gutted me a little that it was that much cheaper. But I've just had an email, oddly enough, from literally 5 minutes ago before I started this video, from Blu-ray.com, which they send an update every day with Amazon price drops, and this is now dropped on Amazon to £18.25, so it's only a few pence more than the HMV price, which means, even though I've already paid for it, because the price has dropped before the release date, I get a rebate off Amazon, so that's really, really good. But yeah, fantastic. That definitely recommend it. Okay. Next, a couple of Grainger Games pickups today. I went into town today because until today those 5 items were, in fact 4 items, these 4 were all I had, and of course this came in the post today. Well, not in the post because there was no post on a Sunday. It was Amazon's own courier service, which they deliver on a Sunday for Amazon Prime items. Yeah, so out shopping today from Grainger Games. I picked up for £1, pre-owned but still factory sealed, Clash of the Titans. This is the original, is it 1980, 81, something like that. This was made. Oh, excuse me. I really do like this movie. I think it's if it's not a Ray Harryhausen special effects, then it's his style. And the stop motion stuff that they did in Jason and the Argonauts and all of those in the 60s and 70s. So yeah, really, really happy to get that. And then another Scooby-Doo for my slowly growing collection. This is Scooby-Doo Music of the Vampire, original movie, 50 pence. Can't go wrong, Scooby-Doo movie for 50p. I was very pleased to pick that up. And then from CEX, really surprised in CEX today. Their shelves were really bare. I had very little at all. There was no Blu-rays. There was Blu-rays, but there was no Blu-rays that I didn't already own that I wanted. I mean, there was maybe one or two that were, you know, higher price that I won't pick up until the price drops a bit more. It's out of my budget, let's say. Bargain hunter. I like to get stuff cheap. He says, I've even just paid what he paid for Beyond the Valley of the Dolls, but that's something special. It's limited edition. I don't mind paying for limited editions and steelbooks and things like that. Anyway, I'm rambling again. Fred Dibner. This is called It's Fred Dibner. Boy, this is disappointing. I've watched this today as well. Now it says on the back, and it's probably not going to come up on this, but if you can read that, just below the DVD symbol there, it says running time 95 minutes. Is it heck? It's 27 minutes. Very disappointing, and most of the footage on here, if not all of it, I already have on another release, another Fred Dibner release. So yeah, that was a disappointment, but I guess it was only £8, so. And then finally, from CEX, we have 3 titles. Black Books, the complete first, second and third series, 50p each. I've never seen an episode of this, no idea what it's about. I have heard of it before. I've seen the DVDs for sale, and I remember the series being on, I think it's probably back in the days of BBC Choice. It might have been in the early days of BBC Three, I'm not sure. But I normally like Bill Bailey. Stuff I've seen him in, he's pretty good, and his stand-up's good. So yeah, for 50p each, I'm happy to pay that. It's something that I'm not sure, you know, that I've never seen and I'm not sure about. So that's it. That's all that I've picked up over the last 7 days. I was going to say it's a short one this week, but it's still, the video is still over 13 minutes. I thought with these few, it would have been a shorter video. Anyway, once again, this coming week I have 2 items off eBay that I know will be coming, possibly 3. There's another pre-order, but that doesn't come up till next Monday, and that's from Arrow. That might be here by the weekend. I don't know for sure. It's been put back that many times. Whether it'll even arrive for the release date, who knows. Arrow are normally pretty good when they don't change the release date, but generally they get them in stock and get them out, and normally you have them in hand before the release date. But when you direct from Arrow, it's very similar with 88 Films. Like that Evil Speak I got last week, that arrived 2 weeks early. So yeah, 3 items, maybe 3 items from eBay. Nothing from Amazon that I have an order at the moment, and possibly 1 thing from Arrow. So unless I pick anything up during the week, I don't know. We'll see. It might be another couple of weeks before my next video. There's quite a lot of stuff coming out in February, and March for that matter, that I've pre-ordered. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, I'm rambling once again. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Cheers now. Ta-ra.